I'm Maddie Wilson and this is my life. Chapter 1 is the gift. My gift was my 34-inch G Marini CF7. I was going to hitting practice with my team, USA Athletics, and we did our normal workout and then we went to go hit, and my dad walked over with this really big box and I was like, oh my god, that's my bat. Because I would get on him, I'd be like, oh yeah, I need a new bat. So when he walked over, I was like, yep, that's my bat. I opened up the box and there it was. I got so excited. Chapter 2, life goals. My goal in life is to become a professional softball player. I'm going to work my butt off until I get to where I want to be. Chapter 3, career paths. My mentor was my great-grandma Reed. When she was 18, she started working as a nurse's assistant for about 20 years. My grandma's goal when she was growing up was to be a registered nurse. Unfortunately, she couldn't reach her goal of being an RN. When she grew up, she got married, had 2 kids. In 1990, she eventually retired because she began to get tremors, which is shaking in the hands and the arms. What I want to do is I want to become a physical therapist. After my experience with my torn meniscus, it really helped my understanding of people who can't do what they want to do. I want to become a physical therapist by helping them get back into playing their sport. Chapter 4 is what I dread the most, and what I dread the most is earthquakes. Earthquakes are very traumatizing to me. I had my first earthquake. It was on Easter spring 2011. There was a measured 5.6 earthquake. I remember it being really strong. It scared me. Chapter 5. What is happiness? So the dictionary definition of happiness is the state of being happy. I started playing softball when I was 5. I started playing at Cypress Girls Softball. Then I moved to LaSalle. The 2 that are still on my team right now playing are Bella Van Dyke and Sam Dennehy. They stuck with me through thick and thin. Playing on the softball field with all of my friends makes me happy. Chapter 6 is regrets. So I decided not to take honors math, even though I'm really good at math and really good at algebra my 9th grade year. And I regret doing that. I was thinking I have a lot going on after school, but ever since my knee injury, I have had so much time on my hands, especially when I go to practice. Looking back on it, I probably had enough time to do honors math. Chapter 7 is memories. One important memory in my life is when I pitched my first game. I was in 8 and under. I remember pitching horribly because I was 8 and it was my first time pitching. After that game, I continued to practice hard so I would get better and better each day. That is what made me as good as I am today. This is my timeline. I was born on May 30th, 2001. In 2003, my brother and sister were born and I saw my first movie, which was Finding Nemo. In 2006 is when I started T-ball. 2008, I went to Disney World in Florida. 2009, I hit my first home run. In 2012, I got my first dog. In 2013, my first cat, Nike, had died. Also in 2013, my Uncle Fluffy died. In 2014, I joined my first travel ball team, USA Athletics. In 2015, I made JV volleyball. 2016 is when I tore my meniscus and had my surgery. This is my great-grandma Reed's timeline. On December 23rd, 1929, my great-grandma was born in Baker, Montana. In 1937, she moved to Kansas so her older brother and sister can go to college. In 1942, she moved back to Montana to go to 8th grade. In 1943, she moved 40 miles from her family to go to high school. In 1950 is when she got married to my great-granddad. In 1951, she had her first child, which is my grandmother, Viola Gaffney. In 1974, her first granddaughter was born, which is my mother, Wendy Wilson. And in 2016, she came to California to visit us. There's so many differences between my grandma's timeline and mine. Different life goals. We lived in different generations, but memories are special, so they will always be with us. My perfect day. Chapter 8 is my perfect day. If I had to choose my perfect day, this is what I would do. So I would start off going to a softball field. During the game, I would pitch a no-hitter and hit a home run. My best friends would go to the mall in Beverly Hills. We would all go shopping and I would have a limited amount of money. Then I would go home and there would be Kendall and Kylie Jenner. Yep, that's right. Kendall and Kylie Jenner are going to be at my house with Justin Bieber backstage tickets. We would all go to his concert, meet him backstage, crying, probably. He would sing my favorite songs. Me and my friends would have all partied hard and we're all beat. That's the end of my perfect day. Chapter 9 is The Gift That Keeps on Giving. It's about what I would leave for generations to come. Hopefully what I'm gonna leave behind is my athleticism. I want to be remembered as the girl who brought softball back into the Olympics. If baseball is in the Olympics, then why can't softball be in the Olympics? Females are just as good as males, and everyone needs to know that. Thank you. This has been inspired by my teacher, Miss Elliott, and by my great-grandma. You guys are definitely inspiring to me. Will leave me with good advice for my years to come. Bye! Deuces! Cut! We're done. Ever since I started playing softball field, yeah. What?
The bug!
What is that? Did it go away?
We're good.
Okay.